Hi everyone, I am going through walk through the diploma of workbook of early childhood education and care. It has got all the activities and all the tasks that you will be doing in the placement. So let's go forward. Here is where you need to write all your student information, the campus information, and the host and employer information. Here is the table of content. After the table of content, here is the introduction. So this work placement is very critical part of your course where you will apply the knowledge you have learned so far under the direct supervision. So the goal for this work placement is that you need to complete all the tasks, you need to work as a team, and you need to reflect and assess your own performance as well. You have to follow the industrial guidelines, that is the National Quality Framework, the National Quality Standards, and the EYLF, as well as national laws and regulation. Your supervisor will be going to observe your practical tasks over the period of time, and that observation will be included in the detailed examples, time and dates, the evidence of your task, your completed tasks, and the feedback. So in terms of attendance and punctuality, you must complete your 280 hours, the daily shift of 8.5 hours that include 30 minutes lunch break. 100% attendance is the requirement. Arrive 10 minutes early and also notify the center if late or absent. You need to wear your SCEI uniform, that is the navy shirt, with black or navy pants and enclosed shoes. Keep clean, well groomed, hair tied back, nails are short, polish free. Only wear a wedding ring or a pair of small earrings. Always wear a sun hat when you are outside, and your student ID all times. With personal hygienes, shower daily, use deodorant, avoid strong perfumes and aftershaves. Also, visible body piercing and tattoos, please cover them if possible. You can bring your workbook, your student ID, sun hat, pen, pencils, change of clothes if you are working with infants, and your lunch and your snack. You will be mentored by the workplace supervisor, and SCEI assessor will also visit to assess your performance. Supervisors will guide and support you throughout. In terms of safety, follow all health and safety policies at your center. Report hazards or incident immediately. Keep the environment safe for yourself and for children and staff. Protect yourself and others by working safely. Don't share private information about children, families, or staff. Maintain confidentiality all time. Each center have their own privacy policies. You need to follow them. As a student, it's going to be your responsibility to organize your own transport, your own meal, following the center rules, completed all required hours, and maintaining the professionalism. The role of your workplace supervisor will be there. They will be giving and guiding you daily and giving their feedbacks and support. They will be monitoring your progress, and they will also ensure your professionalism. As an assessor, the role of assessor will be, they will be visiting the place. They will be assessing your practical competency. Also, they can and they will communicate with your supervisor. Next part is, before you commence your placement, you must have your working with children check and your first aid certificate. Here's the student declaration that you must agree that you understand all placement requirements. You will attend the shift. You are responsible for placement documents and cost. You will report absence and bring medical certificate if needed. Next are the student goals for practical placement. Set your personal goal, your SMART goals. Specify the learning activities that you are going to do, and you can get feedback from your trainer. Next is the code of ethics. So code of ethics, before your placement, you must show that you understand and you can follow the professional ethics, that is the confidentiality, the accountability, professional conduct, promoting the professionalism, etc. After the code of ethics is the orientation checklist. So in the orientation checklist, it should be completed at the beginning of your placement to confirm that you have been introduced and oriented to the center, and you will check off all areas. For example, supervision, emergency procedure, and other policy and procedures. Both you and your supervisor need to sign and date the form confirming the orientation was completed. All right, so let's start with the workplace task, that is WPT 1. In WPT 1, so basically workplace tasks are sort of the map to nationally recognized units that you have learned in the last 1 year. So you will be completing the planning documents and your observation, and you will have to obtain supervisor signatures according to your performance. With workplace task 1, that is risk assessment, you have to perform environmental WHS risk checklist, that is the place, space, and equipment, and then you have to record the observation tool, which is this one. Get it signed from your supervisor and your assessor. Going forward is the WPT2, that is health safety procedure. What you need to do here is that you choose 2 workplace work health and safety policies, okay? Link these policies with national regulation and check if they comply. You discuss and understand with your supervisor and ask questions. You have to summarize the policies, and you need to get it signed by the supervisor. In WPT 2.1, next is that you have to interview your service WHS officer to understand their role and their responsibilities, and you will fill it out in the WHS interview template and get it signed. Next is WPT 3, support inclusion support and include children. So you will develop and implement and review inclusion plan for 3 children. That is, you need to do planning, that is the part 1. With your supervisor, choose 3 children that need support and inclusion, let's say. Review the existing support document and relevant policies. You have to gain parental consent, the written consent from parent and guardians using the parent consent form. The part 3 is consultation and observation. So you need to collaborate with parents about the child need and 2 educators about the child's learning and development. Also record your observation using the child observation record. The part 4, that is develop and implement support plan. Here you need to create the inclusion support plan with the short and long-term goals, strategies tailored for each child, and implement the plan and monitor the progress. And then you have to monitor your plan and review and evaluate accordingly. This needs to be done in your workplace task 3. All right. Moving forward is